All right, the Raiders get more good news after they go into Gillette Stadium and win and go 1-0. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to teams that just kind of get overlooked and don't really get talked about by the national media. And that's how the Lions were for many years, and so we talk about those teams, and the Raiders are one of those teams. But they will be talked about soon, and we've been thinking, man, they're going to be pretty good. So here's the good news. As you take this game, take inventory, all right, 1-0, because I've been there. We've been there as Lions fans. You go, you're on the road. It's just like, but you're down at halftime. It's rainy. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, we're not going to win. I don't know. But you now have a team with a 73-year-old coach that's resilient, that just hangs in there, plays the game the right way. Look up, and it's midway through their third quarter, and you're right in the game, and you're fighting, and it's just like, oh, shoot. So when you look at this game, the stats aren't great. There was no like massive plays where you're just like, oh my gosh, dude. It's just good, hard-nosed, smart football where you're following your leader and being down at only scoring one touchdown in the first half, 7-10. You're like, okay. But you've got a great coach that it's only going to start to build. And this was such a huge victory on the road across the country. Again, these are just games where it's like, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if we lose. We're probably going to lose, actually, because it's week 1. They got a new coach, but you go there, you fight, you hang in the game. Next thing you know, you win. So that's what I love. And I think you should love it as well. 2 things. You look at the stats now, and this is great news, is that your quarterback, Geno Smith, he does not need to be this awesome, awesome player. That's not what you need. What you need, and what you've needed for the last few years, is just a good quarterback, keeps you on schedule. And that's what Pete Carroll said. Geno had a regular game for him. I don't think it was a big statement game or anything. That's just what he does. It's like, oh, dang. What if that is what he does? What if that is what he is all about, where he's throwing for over 300 yards? He's just kind of hitting guys here, hitting guys there. Trey Tucker for a 26-yard touchdown on the opening possession, 36-yard completion to Thornton. Just boom, 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 hitting these. And you're like, okay, that's what I'm kind of talking about there. The other thing, so you've got Geno Smith, just that's who he is. That's good. I'm like seeing him out. This is the first time seeing him out there. Like, that's good. The other thing, the defense. You know you've got Max Crosby, and okay, we've got some playmakers on the defensive side, but can we, for the love, can we play a game where we just make the team go the hard way? We don't give up any big plays. We make it difficult, and that is what you did. The Raiders gave up 199 yards in the first half and struggled to get consistent pressure. But in the second half, New England at one point failed to score on 6 straight possessions, which opened the door for the Raiders to take a 20-10 lead with 6:46 remaining. Can we string together some stops in a consistent enough manner to start to play back and forth complementary football? And when you see the Raiders do that, as a Raider fan, you're like, okay, hold on a second. Offensively, we hung in there. Defensively, that is what we needed. 6 consecutive stops. Now we're up by 2 possessions. Game over. The good news in all of this is you have a real team. One of the things about the Lions, the Raiders, whoever it was, like even when the Raiders were won in the last few years, it was a wild game. Not every game, but you know what I'm saying? Like got the victory, but it was just as wild, wacky. You had to make games all wacky. Same thing with the Lions when we had Stafford, Calvin Johnson, Reggie Bush, Golden Tate. Man, we got a lot of talent out there. And the games were just all over the place. It wasn't like, all right, 2017, we got the ball late. Let's see if we can put it away. Let's control the game. There was no control over the game. That's where the Raiders are right now. They've got control over the game. We know what's going on. Geno's going to go out there. We've got a defense that can hold them. We know that they can. Doesn't mean they're going to every time. They've got the ability. That's what good teams do. That's what teams that are just going to be there in the end kind of are just, they're tough to put away. So the Raiders are not just going to beat themselves, and you're just not going to find it where you lose 34-10. It's just like, that's the good news from this, because you take a look around the league this whole first week. Lions, one of them, was like, that was wacky. Lions are getting just destroyed. You got other teams around the league just weren't ready for week one. But weren't ready. Some teams were, and some teams just really weren't, and it's tough, and week one's always wacky, and that's fine. But the Raiders were on the road across the country against a team in the Patriots. I love when the Patriots lose, by the way, just because they had all that success for 25 years. Are you kidding me? Anyway, love when they lose. So they lose, but the Patriots are all fired up. They're, hey, second year, we got this great quarterback, we got a new coach. Like, this quarterback, watch out. This is going to be great. No. Love it. So if I'm a Raiders fan, I look around the division, and I'm like, interesting. Broncos, solid. Chargers, solid. Chiefs are going to be the Chiefs. Until Patrick Mahomes leaves, it's just going to be, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be tough. But it's like, hey, we're not the team that is just going to be like, oh, sweet, we got the Raiders this week, we're going to kill them. That's not us anymore. That's how the Lions were for years. It's like, oh, sweet, we're playing the Lions. That's a win. It's not. It's just going to be tough and tough sledding. I love all of that. So, again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, especially if you're a if you're a Raiders fan. Sorry, my screen went blank. If you're a Raiders fan, hit that subscribe button. And we talk about the Raiders, 4 or 5 teams. I was a big Marcus Allen fan when I was a kid. Number 32, JCPenney catalog. Remember those? If you're old enough, you do. I think it was JCPenney. You could order, they had like 6 jerseys you could pick from. And Marcus Allen was one of them. And number 32, baby. Put that on, put that stuff on. The real helmet, it wasn't real. It's plastic. But it fit. And it fit. And you had the real pads on and everything. It was like, dude, I'm basically, I am Marcus Allen. Always loved the Raiders. Just the helmets, the colors. Would love to see their stadium just back to rocking. Start 3-0 or something. Oh, man, that'd be awesome. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Again, if you're new and you're a Raider fan, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see all of you on the next one.